All right, folks, I hit record on this one and I'm putting this right out to the Facebook Power Sport Academy page. And the micro moment today, and it might be a little bit more than a micro moment. It's Monday. Heck, half of you guys got the day off anyway, right? So if this is your Sunday, I hope you're enjoying yourself. But I can remember when I was the trainer of Ducati and going to Bologna and walking around the factory and going to the employee store that was catty corner across the street. I can remember looking back at the factory, and in the back of the factory was this giant mural with Troy Bayliss on it. And across it was a ribbon that said something along like Dov'è tu passione or Dov'è passione, something like that. And loosely translated means, where is your passion? And of course, as I make this live video, a helicopter decides to fly right over my house, apparently pretty low. So hopefully that's not interfering too much, but it's a great question. It's like, where is your passion? Where, and if you lose it, how do you get it back? Like what creates the passion? How do you get it back? This last weekend, I was very, very fortunate. And I got to take my 14-year-old son to the Mint 400. I had made friends on LinkedIn with Matt Martelli, the guy that runs the Mint 400. And I just finished the camper van, as some of you know. And I was like, hey, Matt, your event's coming up in a week or so. I'm looking for a place to take my camper van project and try it out and give it a run. I'd like to take my son to your event. Is that possible? You know, we can work the event with you. And he was really gracious, hooked me up with his volunteer coordinator, and we ended up working the pit out for the Hearst pit at the Mint 400. So to just give you an idea, we were able to get like right on, like this is pit out right here. And so we basically just set up a little workstation, and as cars would go by along the pit out here, they go by at like 25 miles an hour. Our job was to write down the number of each car that would come down the pit and at what time specifically they had gone by our check station. It's a way of manually checking, I guess, all the scoring and timing stuff that they have. And we got to interact with different people. That's my son. We got to interact with different people in different pits within this area. And so as we interacted with people in the pits and supervised the pit area, make sure people don't have gas cans on plain dirt. They have to have tarps down. They can only work on cars that are on top of tarps. You see the tarps that are here, the race cars would park on top of that. And we got real involved, and we were able to watch all of this stuff happen firsthand. To go, we drove there early on. We got there Thursday evening. The event was Friday and Saturday. The camper van did fantastic, by the way. And here I am making, this is near sunset. And at sunset, I decided to make some tea for me and Hayden. And we just had a really, really good time making a little Spanish rice. We had Spanish rice with ham and avocado. It was just a really great time. Now, besides being a really great time, as the day came to an end and we said goodbye to all of our new friends and then welcomed the new day of new friends coming for a different race class, you know, the thought had come to me, how do we get this level of passion? How do we get this level of passion back into the power sports arena? I visit a lot of dealerships and I talk to a lot of people that, well, I'm going to stop the share there. I talk to a lot of people that quite frankly have a job. And I get it. We all have jobs. There's moments like that for me where I'm running Mañana No Mas, and you know, I got to make another lesson. I got to make another course. I got a cold call. Yeah, I hate cold calling. Like that, to have to call and figure out like who at your dealership is in charge of making training decisions, and you know, is your store open to the idea of training its people? And that's a very honest question that I get to ask a lot of people, but I got to make that cold call because, you know, newsflash, it's not like a bunch of dealer owners are looking for a way to spend extra money this year, because until they learn that it's an investment and they're going to grow their business through working with us or understand exactly what it is we do, there's that outgoing marketing, right? So there's inbound marketing and outbound marketing. Right now I'm in the outbound marketing phase and I'm not a big fan of it, but I have to do it. And somehow I got to find the passion to do it. Now, some of that passion comes back to me when I participate in events like what I just shared with you, because here I am, I'm in the heat of it. I'm seeing firsthand, you know, how are people enjoying our products? How are people working on it? How do they put a team together? How enthusiastic are these teams working with each other at the event? I've got service managers and technicians and service writers that all participate in some kind of motorized sport. And you can see the spark in their eye when you're like, hey, how was the event last weekend? Oh man, you should have seen it, right? We need to have that kind of spark, that kind of passion in our day-to-day when we're dealing with the customer. Our spark to go participate in a professional event might be the same level of spark that one of your customers gets from just going on a ride with friends. Understand that everybody's spark, everybody's passion comes in at different levels. And as professionals in the field, we want to acknowledge, recognize, and honor the passion and the spark that we see in others. And hopefully that relationship, because I talk a lot about relationships in our training, hopefully that relationship transpires a little more to growing your own sense of passion. So again, it's like dove il passione, right? Where is your passion? If you've lost it, how can you get it back? What can you do? What can you physically do, watch, read, participate in that will help restore your sense of passion? And that today, folks, is the end of our micro moment message. Hope you have a great week. It's Monday. I know a lot of you are off. Have a great week. Be productive. And you know what? If you got a question or a comment about these micro moments, put it in there. Tons of you are watching these things and not commenting or getting back to me. And so I need to know, what do you want to hear about? What do you want me to focus on? What could your shop, use a step up in? Give me a shout. Either hit the comments or go to the website and hit the contact link and send me a message there. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.